everyone, it's your girl Jenny and welcome to another reading vlog. Today is Saturday, October 18th, which means we are in the peak of the spooky season and I'm excited. I've been craving like the Halloween feels so freaking badly. Like, please, I need all things Halloween. So with that being said, I am going to start my read of Night of the Jack-O-Lantern by Reyes, and this is a slasher horror novel. Obviously takes place around Halloween, so what better time to read it than right now? So we're going to be starting that today. Oh my goodness, I just got a library notification that my hold for Open Wide by Jessica Gross is now available. They are not open on Sundays, so unfortunately I will not be able to pick it up until Monday, but I am so freaking excited. That is like one of my most anticipated reads, and the fact that it's now available to me but I can't have it yet breaks my heart. So on Monday we know exactly where we're heading, to the library to pick it up, and I really hope that it delivers because again, it is one of my most anticipated reads. Anyway, right now I'm going through my book notes to prepare for book reviews that I have coming up. I'm a little behind, but you know what? We're reading, we're thriving, and we're having a good time, so I'm not really mad. It's just the book reviews are a little late, and that's only in my head. You know, it's not like there's actually a due date. It's just all a self-imposed deadline, if that makes sense. Don't mind the hair, it is so incredibly windy today. I don't know, something about fall came knocking at our doors, but it almost feels like the beginning of winter because it is so fucking cold. I live in Illinois, so the wind is intense. Anyway, after work I went to the library to pick up a library hold, and that is Open Wide by Jessica Gross. Also, let's take a moment for my nails. My hands are really dry, but look. So this says, Olive is desperate to get close to Theo. Really close. She's always struggled to connect with people, and now she's in her 30s, single and so flustered by relationships that she secretly records her conversations, hoping to decipher social cues and find a way to be less alone. Then, Theo turns up for a shift at the same food pantry where she volunteers. He's a surgeon fascinated by human organs, a former soccer player, and possibly as weird as Olive. For the first time, someone seems to crave and understand her. Every recording of Theo is a bomb, which just makes Olive more afraid of losing him. The only solution seems to be to bind him to her forever. Luckily, the gap between Theo's front teeth is just wide enough for something or someone to slip inside. Arresting and immersive, Open Wide explores the complexities of intimacy, love, and consent as universal human impulses bleed into the surreal. I think we should start it. Do I have stuff to do right now? Yes. So far, it seems like our main character, Olive, is going to be a very complex character, and she might be a little messy. Which I hope so, because I love a messy, flawed character. Is that I'm going to continue reading, but I am genuinely fighting sleepiness. Like, I'm so tired. So I might take a nap until Ricky gets home because he is picking up tacos because it is Taco Tuesday, and we are going to continue watching The Wailing, which so far I'm so interested. We only stopped it because we were so tired that day and it was already like midnight or almost 1 a.m. So we decided to like leave the rest for the next day. But then yesterday we actually ended up going to watch Black Phone 2, which if you're curious, that was a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. The dream sequences were so cool. I really like the premise of this one a little bit more than the first book, but there were some scenes that really dragged. I mean, I felt like they were just giving us information instead of showing us. It felt like the movie was longer than it really was. Because of that, we are now going to continue our watch of The Wailing tonight, and it's so good. Like, I can definitely tell why people rave about this movie. Happy Wednesday. I'm gonna continue my read of Open Wide. I actually got to work a little early today, so I was able to read some pages this morning, and we're gonna continue on tonight. But I'm trying to bring back some self-care for myself, and my hair is struggling. I stopped by Ulta today and I got a hair oil. Gonna let that sit and then go shower, which is a little cold today, so a hot shower sounds really nice. And then after, I'm gonna go in with a hair mask. I set my timer for 20 minutes, and that is how much we're going to read. Okay, quick little update. So Olive is our main character, and Theo is the guy that she really likes. They met at this food bank volunteer situation, except they were kind of talking to each other, but not really. Like, that's all that was just like conversation. A little flirty, but nothing crazy. Then she saw his phone number in the volunteer book sign up sheet. I don't know what it's called, okay? She saw his phone number, she grabbed it, and then she texted him, and he texted back. He's like, "You're good, it's not weird." I would think that's weird. Don't take my phone number from somewhere. Like, if I didn't give it to you, don't text me, don't call me. Ew. Anyway, they start talking, and they're now meeting up for the first time in real life. Not just at this volunteer place, but like outside in the real world. Not that the volunteer place isn't a real place, but you know what I mean. So then they meet up for a fucking run. Who does that? Not me. If that's you, good for you. We can go to a coffee shop or a restaurant or a movie, so we don't even have to talk. But a run? Absolutely not. That would be the first and last time we ever saw each other. The gym, maybe, but a run, nah. We could go for a walk. I just finished with the first part, and I have the hair mask in, so 35 minutes. I should set a timer. Okay. I did not expect that whatsoever. I'm blushing. This is wild. Alright, so I am fully showered. I feel really good, and the hair is feeling really good. Skincare is on, and I am going to continue my read. I am now on chapter 4. Thursday. We had a free coffee today, so whoop whoop, what a beautiful day. Coffee is delicious, and then I'm gonna continue my read of Open Wide. I am now on page 104, and it's like 250 something pages, so I'm actually hoping to make a really good dent in this tonight because my sister recently finished her book, and we are planning to buddy read The Night of the Jack-O-Lantern by Reyes, so I need to get on this. I'm enjoying it so far, but I am definitely like in the mood for something spooky, Halloween related, so I'm excited for that. But let's go ahead and continue our read of this. Oh my gosh, so Olive and Theo are doing pretty good, and Olive is doing a decent job at keeping her jealousy at bay. And I'm not talking about like he's with other girls, like his job. She's like, oh, I wish he would quit, like his job takes up too much time, because he's a surgeon, so of course that's gonna take up a lot of your time, and she knew that going into this relationship. But now they're having a dinner, and she's almost, without saying it, having him pick between her and his job, which, mind you, he absolutely loves his job, not just for the money, but because he has a passion for what he does. So that's just so crazy to me that she's bringing this up, and I just, oof, I don't think that's gonna go well. I don't think that's gonna go well at all. I'm like nervous to see what happens next, what that conversation is gonna go like. So Olive just revealed a secret to Theo, and honestly I'm shocked because I didn't realize He was a little kinky, okay? So shocked that that conversation went the way it did. Cause what? Only in this world. I'm like so curious to see where this book is gonna go, because I think by the end they're not together, but I don't know in what way. Is it just a mutual separation? She's so obsessed with him, but is she the one that walks away? Like, I have so many questions. I just got to page 181 in Open Wide, and Olive has introduced Theo to her best friend Maya, and now she is introducing him to her mom, except her mom did like a surprise visit, and so it's not like she actually planned to introduce them, but it just so happened to work out that way because the mom was just so antsy to get to know Theo. And it's such an interesting dynamic because Olive and her mom have a very unique relationship. Like, they are very codependent and very, very needy. They also have like jealousy problems and stuff like that, so it's like they're very much the same person. Like, even there's like, even her sisters are like, hey, you and mom have like a very different kind of relationship. But yeah, so I am just watching as this whole thing unravels, and I think something is gonna go down in the next few pages because it just feels really tense right now. So I feel like I'm holding a breath in. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now.